The other people were angry. And the king said in the meanest voice that he could muster, he said, "Bring this servant to me now."
Bring this servant to me now.
Now, here's the servant. Here's the servant. But she's not happy. Woo-hoo. No. She's scared to death. But she knows she owes the king millions and millions of dollars. She spent that money a long, long time ago. She doesn't have anything to pay back that money. And so she stood before the king with her knees shaking, her knees knocking. And the king, look at it. The king did not have a smile. The king looked as mad as he could be. And he said to the servant, "Pay me back now." And this servant dropped to her knees and she began to beg. No, please forgive me. She begged, "Please forgive me. I can't pay you. Please, king, please forgive me." And all of a sudden, this scowl, this angry look, got to be a big smile. And he stood up and he said, "Rise." And with a big smile on his face, he said to his servant, "I forgive you.
I forgive you.
You are free to go."
You are free to go.
And she went. She was so happy. She's jumping up and down and she's skipping away. And she went off. And that's a part of the story. So boys and girls, here you go. Thanks, guys. You did a great job. Enough of the sound effects. You guys were awesome. Give yourselves a hand. Now, boys and girls, how do you think that servant felt? Wow. Naomi, how do you think that servant felt? She was scared to death initially because she didn't have any money. You know, all that king had to say was, "Off to prison with you." He could have even said, "Off with your head." She was scared. She had a very good reason to be scared. That king was a forgiving king. He was a gracious king. He was a loving king. And he forgave her. And he said, "No, I forgive you." Now, so she's skipping along. And she happens to come to another servant. And she runs into this servant. And she looks at this servant friend and she remembers, oh, this servant, she owes her $1. And she remembers and she's angry. And she says, "Pay me that $1 now."
Give me the $1.
I don't have $1. I can't pay you. She gets down on her hands and knees. She begins to beg the servant. And with the meanest look, "Pay me now or get out."
Give me the money now.
All right, now, he goes. Now, can you imagine? There were people who saw what just happened. And they ran as fast as they could to the king. And they told the king, "Your Honor," is that what they say to the king? "Your Highness,
Yeah.
remember that servant that you forgave all that money?" He would not even forgive his friend $1. And the king got this angry look on his face. He said, "Bring that servant to me." And he said, "I forgave you all of that debt, and you wouldn't forgive your friend. To the dungeon you go for the rest of your life." To be punished.